Big day for you, girly girl, isn't it? Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Weasley Welsh adventure vlog. It's quite, as you have seen from the thumbnail, where I talk about the investigation that we did. It says it was time to get a vet investigation done. What was going on, if there's anything going on. Had no idea if anything was going on, but just thought I've just got to rule it out. Especially that the physio flagged it up. That was my green light to be like, right, now's the time. Got the vet out. She came with a veterinary nurse, so if they need to do x-rays they could. Vet arrived and I was like, this is Seren, you know, filled her in on everything. Said she's quite inconsistent, started slamming on the brakes. I thought it was my saddle, but now I'm kind of a little bit like, is it that or is it something else? The physio, our lovely vet physio, flagged up that her SIs were sore. So I was like, oh right, okay, SIs could be why she's struggling with a canter or whatever. Yeah, we discussed maybe it could be hocks, because she has got conformational wise, she's a bit not great. Yeah, she's got really straight hocks, so could that be then transferring into like referred pain or whatever in her SIs from the hocks? So I went in thinking like I'd done all the research on my arthritis, hock injections, all this, and the vet said, well, we'll just see, you know, we're going to do full workup and whatever, and we'll just see, we'll just do, so she felt her all over, palpating like all from the top of her pole to the tip of her tail, nothing flagged up, which was great. And then had a look at her feet, didn't say much, and then we did obviously trot up. So first time, walk and trot away, nothing really sticking out that was wrong. And then we did trot on a hard circle, and she was just ever slow, slightly bobbing a little bit, but nothing really noticeable. The vet wasn't too concerned. And then we did flexion tests, and so yeah, I just had this horrible feeling that she was going to fail. I don't know why. I've got quite a good intuition with things like that, and I was just like, I think she's going to fail. Like I said to the girls, Han, Martha and Katie, I was like, and Sophie, I think she's going to fail a flexion test. So yeah, we did first front leg flexion test and trotted away, and Seren was hopping lame, and I was like, oh my god. And then I was like, oh my god, is she going to do them all 4 or 3 or what? And then we did the back end. She was fine, nothing on her back end. And then we did the other front leg, and that was also lame. She also came up lame on flexion. So Seren is bilaterally lame on her front end, and I was absolutely mortified, as you can imagine. Bilateral lameness is really, really hard to spot because our eyes just can't like understand it. And like there's so yeah, I just felt absolutely sick to my stomach. Felt awful. I felt like the worst owner in the entire world. Hello, hello, babe. She says, "Mummy, you're not." I would like to reach. Oh, she says you're vlogging. You're telling my story again. Hello, baby. Good girl, aren't you? You are so funny. How you doing? Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better? Mwah, 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 mwah. Anyway, Dopey here. Go away, you. Go have fun. Go and do something. So yeah, bilaterally lame on both. Thank you, Seren. On hello. Oh, my little girly. Yeah, so I'm just very scared she's going to stand on my arse. She said, first thing we're going to do is have a look at her feet. So she said, I didn't say it to you because I wanted to wait. She said, but she said instantly I saw that she was very, very flat-footed on her front end, and I was like, what? And after she said that, I couldn't take my eyes off it because I could see it plain as day that like the back of her hoof was touching the ground. So yeah, so we did some foot balance x-rays. So we x-rayed her coffin joint and fetlock, and instantly the vet said, you know, she has got no, like, she's literally, her pedal bone or her coffin bone is flat like that, and a horse's coffin or pedal bone, I don't know what it is, I can't remember, I should know, is like that. So Seren has got a very, very flat foot. She's flat like this at the moment, and it should be like that. So it should have at least a 10 or 15 degree angle on it. So she said that is why she is doing what she's doing. So that is why Seren stops at fences like she does, because basically having the flat foot has caused like bone on bone in the coffin joint, and yeah, painful. And bone on bone can lead to arthritis, but I'm quite good at looking at x-rays. Like, I would like to think I'm quite good at looking at x-rays. I've been doing it for 8 years now, human x-rays, and I can see when there's osteophytes on a bone, and luckily I don't think there was osteophytes around her bone, which is brilliant news. Yeah, I could see, like, from the angle, you can see that the joint space is narrowed, and obviously there's a lack of like shock absorber there, so the kind of coffin joint should have like it should have its own shock absorber, and she just basically doesn't. So whenever she's taking off to a fence and landing from a fence, it hurts, and yeah, I feel awful like a shit. But the vet assured me that she was like, bilateral lameness is so hard to see, you could never have known. She said, you've done something about it. She said, you've done all the right things, like you've gone, you know, you've done a process of elimination. I have literally done everything apart from this, and that was it. And like, I don't even have to justify myself, because I've done it the right way. Like, I've done it the right way for what I thought was right, and she's my horse. So yeah, but anyway, I don't have to justify myself. I have done what I've done under the guidance of professionals who are trained with horses and trained in this environment. So anyway, we took the x-rays. Yep, she's got very, very flat front feet. So the vet was brilliant, and she said this is fine, you know, we can resolve this with remedial shoeing. So basically my farrier can put in a pad, and then yeah, so they can use the dental impression stuff and a pad, and basically give her kind of a wedge so that the angle will even out and she's got a bit more hoof to work with at the back. But anyway, so back to vet investigation. The vet was like, right, okay, we will nerve block. So nerve blocking is basically where they inject kind of an anaesthetic, like a very short life anaesthetic, into the horse's joint or bone, so that they can identify if there's any lameness. Nerve blocked her coffin joint, left it, you leave it 10 minutes. Christ, sorry. I really don't like flies. Tried her up, she came up lame on that, and then vet was like, it's okay, sometimes it takes a bit longer. So we left it 20 minutes, like another 10 minutes, so it's 20 minutes, and she was even lamer. So we're like, okay, that's not the pain area. And then we tried Paston, so that's just a little bit higher up on the horse's, leg. We nerve blocked the Paston, and after 10 minutes she came up sound. So we went with steroids, so steroid injections into the Paston, and yeah, that's where we're at. So she's had injections in both front feet in a Paston area, and she's had remedial shoeing. And when I found out, I felt absolutely horrendous. Like, I messaged, I voice noted the girls, and I was just crying, because it was just like, it was a mixture of like utter guilt and then like relief that there is actually something physically wrong with Sares as to why she was saying no. And it's just shown me how much she loves her work, how much she loves jumping. That's Seren. So she is currently on a 4-week rehab program, which isn't a lot really. So she's had injections, then she had 48 hours in on box rest, and then she's had restricted grazing because horses can get steroid-induced laminitis. So I was like, I do not want that. Seren has never had laminitis. She hasn't even come close. Like, she's a fit, healthy horse. Like, she doesn't carry much weight. So yeah, so I've been really careful. She's been on restricted grazing. Let me show you my lovely, fine handiwork. Lovely, my lovely. I mean, if you want to hire me for fence post making, let me know. I'm an expert apparently. So yeah, so that's currently where we're at. We are about to embark on our rehab. I've never rehabbed a horse before, but yeah, she's okay. She seems happier, much happier in herself. Yeah, she's just happier in herself in general. Apart from right now, she's got her ears right back, which I'm not sure why. Says hello. Oh, darling. Hello. Oh, you've been having a nap. Seren. Who are you screaming at? Hello. Hello, gorgeous Gilly. You're a right noisy mare, aren't you? You are. You're a right noisy mare. You're beautiful. Beautiful. It is currently the 10th of June and we are on week 1 of our Get Sezzy Back in business. So this is Seren with her stilts on, and you can see she is much more square. She is much more up on her front feet. Like, she just feels bouncy. She feels, I don't know, just different. Look! I have never had this on Seren, ever.